Imagine being born into royalty, surrounded by wealth and luxury, only to one day give it all up for love. That's exactly what Japan's Princess Mako did. She walked away from a palace, a title, and millions, all for a simple life with the man she loves. But was it worth it? Princess Mako's journey to love was fraught with challenges and sacrifices. She faced intense public scrutiny and familial pressure during her 4-year engagement to Kikomuro, which was marred by scandal and criticism. Despite these obstacles, her commitment never wavered, culminating in her decision to relinquish her royal title as required by Japanese imperial law, which mandates that female royals must give up their status upon marrying a commoner. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss amazing stories like this. The Japanese monarchy, one of the oldest in the world, follows rules that might surprise you. Imagine a life where every choice is governed by tradition. The Imperial House of Japan has existed for over 2,600 years, tracing its lineage back to Emperor Jigme, who is believed to be a descendant of the sun goddess Amaterasu. This lineage imbues the monarchy with a divine significance that has shaped its role throughout history, transitioning from political power to a purely ceremonial position after World War II. Unlike princes, royal women must leave it all behind if they choose to marry a commoner. According to the imperial household law, any princess who marries a non-royal forfeits her title and royal privileges. This starkly contrasts with male royals, who can retain their status regardless of whom they marry. As a result, many women in Japan's imperial family have faced this difficult choice, often sacrificing their royal identities for love. Many women in Japan's imperial family have faced this choice, but few have given up as much as Princess Mako. Her decision to marry Kikomuro not only meant relinquishing her title but also stepping away from a life of privilege and public adoration. This act of defiance against centuries-old traditions highlights the personal sacrifices made by those who dare to follow their hearts within the confines of royal expectations. From a young age, Princess Mako was under the nation's spotlight. Everything she did was watched closely by millions. Born on October 23, 1991, she is the eldest daughter of Prince Fumihito and Princess Kiko, and her birth marked a significant moment in the Japanese royal family, as she was the first granddaughter of then Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko. Mako attended the prestigious Gakushuin School before moving on to Tokyo's International Christian University ICU, where she studied art and cultural heritage. Her education included a year abroad at the University of Edinburgh and a master's degree in art museum and gallery studies from the University of Leicester. Growing up royal wasn't all glamorous. It came with the weight of always living up to the public's expectations. Mako faced intense media scrutiny throughout her childhood and adolescence, which sometimes felt overwhelming. This constant attention was compounded by her status as a member of the imperial family, leading to significant pressure to conform to traditional roles and responsibilities. But at college, she met someone different: Kikomuro, an ordinary guy with no title, no wealth, just genuine warmth. Their relationship began in 2012 during a study abroad event, and they quickly formed a bond that would ultimately lead to a significant turning point in Mako's life. Despite the challenges posed by their differing social statuses, their love story blossomed amidst the complexities of royal life. Mako and Ki first crossed paths in 2012 at the International Christian University in Tokyo, where they were both students. Their initial meeting blossomed into a deep connection, and they quickly became inseparable, building a quiet, simple love story that defied her royal world. Mako was drawn to Ki's genuine warmth and charm, describing his smile as like the sun. Their relationship flourished in the backdrop of university life, where they shared their dreams and aspirations, creating a bond that would later challenge the very foundations of the Japanese monarchy. 4 years later, they decided it was time to get engaged, but the announcement sparked controversy. In September 2017, the Imperial Household Agency officially announced their engagement, which was met with a wave of public scrutiny and backlash due to allegations surrounding Ki's family. Reports surfaced about a financial dispute involving Ki's mother and her former fiancé, leading to intense media speculation and criticism. This scrutiny not only affected Ki but also turned Mako into a target for public derision as she stood by her fiancé amid the turmoil. From here, Mako's life would face a whirlwind of scandal, disapproval, and heartbreak. The couple's plans were delayed for over 4 years due to the ongoing controversy, with Mako even suffering from complex post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the relentless media attention and public backlash. Despite these challenges, Mako remained resolute in her love for Ki. emphasizing that their marriage was a necessary choice for their happiness and future together. Ultimately, on October 26, 2021, they married in a low-key ceremony devoid of traditional royal celebrations, marking the beginning of a new chapter in their lives as an ordinary couple. Shortly after the engagement, Key's family became the focus of a financial scandal that shocked the nation. Reports emerged alleging that Key's mother owed her former fiancé approximately 4 million yen, around $35,000, which was claimed to have been borrowed to cover Key's university tuition fees. This financial dispute led to a media frenzy, as many speculated about the implications of this debt on the couple's future. Key later clarified that the money had been a gift rather than a loan, but the damage was done. He was portrayed as a potential gold digger, and public perception turned sharply against him. The Japanese public's reaction was overwhelmingly negative, with many seeing Key as unworthy of a royal. Surveys indicated that around 80% of the public opposed the marriage, leading to protests and widespread criticism. The media's relentless coverage fueled rumors and gossip, painting a bleak picture of Mako's future as a royal spouse. This backlash not only affected their engagement plans but also placed immense pressure on Mako, who was caught between her love for Key and her royal responsibilities. Under all this pressure, Mako was diagnosed with PTSD. She faced incredible stress just for wanting to marry the man she loved. The constant scrutiny and public disapproval took a significant toll on her mental health, leading to feelings of isolation and despair. In October 2021, it was publicly revealed that she had been struggling with complex post-traumatic stress disorder due to the intense media pressure surrounding her engagement and subsequent marriage plans. The couple chose a quiet, almost unnoticed ceremony, a far cry from the grand royal weddings we're used to. On October 26, 2021, Princess Mako and Key Komuro registered their marriage in a simple ceremony in Tokyo, devoid of traditional royal festivities. Mako opted out of the customary rites associated with royal weddings, including the dowry of approximately $1.4 million that she was entitled to receive as a departing member of the imperial family. Instead, she expressed her desire to start a new life with Key without the trappings of her royal past. Mako left her title, her royal life, and over $1 million to prove her love for Key. Few would make this choice, but for Mako, love was worth every sacrifice. By renouncing her royal status, she became an ordinary citizen, Mako Komuro, and the 9th princess to do so since World War II. Her decision was not just about love, it was a profound statement against the expectations placed upon her as a member of the imperial family. Trading a palace for a small apartment in Manhattan, Mako and Key started fresh a new life, away from the spotlight. They moved to New York City shortly after their wedding, embracing a more modest lifestyle than what Mako had known in Japan. This transition marked a significant shift for both of them as they sought to build their lives together outside the constraints of royal expectations. Today, Key works as a paralegal while Mako volunteers at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, blending into everyday life in New York City. This new chapter has allowed them to experience life as an ordinary couple, free from the intense scrutiny that had previously defined their relationship. Now, she can walk the streets in jeans and sneakers, feeling more herself than ever before. Mako has embraced her new life with gratitude and joy, finding fulfillment in her independence and the love she shares with Key. Their journey reflects not only personal growth but also a commitment to creating a life built on mutual support and understanding. Mako's story is a reminder of how powerful love can be, strong enough to break even the heaviest traditions. Her courageous choice to prioritize her relationship with Key Komuro over the privileges of royalty speaks volumes about her character and commitment. In a world where royal duties often overshadow personal desires, Mako's decision to leave behind her title, wealth, and $1 million payout to marry the man she loves is both inspiring and profound. Few would make such sacrifices, but for Mako, love was worth every ounce of what she gave up. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Princess Mako made the right choice in leaving her royal life behind? Would you ever make such a sacrifice for love? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and want more content like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. See you in the next video.